Rules for flying a St. George's Cross or Union Jack flag on your house explained by expert. Published by My London. There are certain rules dictating how flags can be displayed. Get the latest My London breaking news on WhatsApp. Our community members are treated to special offers, promotions and adverts from us and our partners. You can check out at any time. More info. The Union Jack and the St. George's Cross of England have been all over the headlines recently, after a local council was criticised for removing English and British flags from lampposts. Following the incident, an increasing number of people are looking for ways to fly flags from their homes without running the risk of upsetting their local council. Prior to the flag controversy, the government announced that it had eased restrictions on flying flags, not only the Union Jack but also the flags of England, Wales, Ireland and indeed any national flag. Even county flags, such as those of Yorkshire, are encouraged to be flown as part of the government's initiative to see more flags displayed widely. Interestingly, the Union Jack is often referred to as the Union flag, but both terms are considered acceptable, despite the Jack's nautical origins. According to flag aficionados at the Flag Institute, a UK-based charity devoted to vexillology, the study of flags, both nationally and globally, there are certain guidelines potential flag flyers should be aware of. The Institute states that there is no official law governing the flying of the Union Jack, but there are established protocols regarding its display, reports the Express. It explains, there is no Flag Act in UK law, and the Union flag is the national flag by long-established custom and practice rather than by statute. The national flags of the United Kingdom, i.e., the Union flag and the flags of England, Scotland and Wales, should be displayed only in a dignified manner befitting the national emblems. They should not be displayed in a position inferior to any other flag or ensign. The guidance adds, it is improper to use the national flags as a table or seat cover or as a masking for boxes, barriers, or the intervening space between a dais or platform and the floor. The use of any of the national flags to cover a statue, monument or plaque for an unveiling ceremony is discouraged. The Institute also stressed that certain official buildings, such as those belonging to a local council, are actually encouraged to fly flags year-round. It said, flags may be flown on every day of the year. Government and local authority buildings in England, Scotland and Wales are encouraged to fly national flags every day of the year. The flying of flags at certain locations in Northern Ireland is constrained by the Flags Regulations, Northern Ireland, 2000 and Police Emblems and Flag Regulations, Northern Ireland, 2002. The advice added, no permission is needed to fly the national flags and they are excluded from most planning and advertising regulations, but flagpoles may not be. National flags should never be flown in a worn or damaged condition, or when soiled. To do so is to show disrespect for the nations they represent. It's also incorrect to display the Union Jack inverted, an error countless people accidentally commit. Unlike numerous flags, which are completely symmetrical, such as the St. George's Cross, the Union Jack certainly has a proper orientation and an incorrect one. The guidance states, important, the Union flag has a correct way up, in the half of the flag nearest the flagpole, the wider diagonal white stripe must be above the red diagonal stripe, as Scotland's St. Andrew's Cross takes precedence over Ireland's St. Patrick's Cross. It is most improper to fly the flag upside down. What are the government's rules? Government regulations for flying a flag are quite lenient. The rules for displaying a flag on a roof are also relaxed. The government stipulates that certain flags can be flown from rooftops of any size, provided they meet specific conditions. The guidelines state that all flags must be maintained in a condition that does not impair the overall visual appearance of the site. Be kept in a safe condition. Have the permission of the owner of the site on which they are displayed. This includes the highway authority if the sign is to be placed on highway land. Not obscure, or hinder the interpretation of official road, rail, waterway or aircraft signs, or otherwise make hazardous the use of these types of transport. Be removed carefully where so required by the planning authority. Types of flag that are permitted include any country's national flag, civil ensign or civil air ensign, the flag of the Commonwealth, the United Nations or any other international organization of which the United Kingdom is a member. A flag of any island, county, district, borough, parish, city, town or village within the United Kingdom. The flag of the Black Country, East Anglia, Wessex, any part of Lincolnshire, any riding of Yorkshire or any historic county within the United Kingdom. The flag of St. David, Wales. The flag of St. Patrick, Ireland. The flag of any administrative area within any country outside the United Kingdom. Any flag of His Majesty's forces. The Armed Forces Day flag. However, if you're hoisting the flag from a pole extending from any part of a building other than the roof, the rules are more stringent. The Town and Country Planning Regulations 2007 specify that there are rules for a maximum size for flags displayed on your house if it's on a pole, not on the roof. The government further clarifies. The flag may not exceed 2 square meters in size. No restrictions on the size of characters. Consent is required if the flagpole is in a controlled area. Permission is also necessary if you live in a controlled area, such as an area of outstanding natural beauty.